Here are the 6 people preparing for today's show. Only one of them can leave with up to £10,500. The rest will leave with nothing when voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to the weakest link. Any of the 6 people in the studio here today could win up to £10,500. They've only just met, but to reach the prize money they must work as a team, but only 5 will leave with nothing. As round by round we lose a player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team! Hello, my name's Hayley, I'm 47 and I live in Surrey. My name's Jeff, I live in Manchester and I work as a bar person. My name's Jessica, 42 and I am from Surrey as well. Hi, my name's Alan and I live in London and I am a politician. Hi, my name's Holly and I am a student who goes to London University. My name's John and I am a dog warden. Now the rules. In each round of the game there is £1,500 to win. The fastest way to win the prize money is to create a chain of 6 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain. But if they bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you will start a new chain from scratch. Round 1. 2 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. We will start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you, Alan. Let's play the weakest link. Alan, first question is for £50. Start the clock. Alan, of which country are the islands of Islay, Mull and St Kilda located? Is it Ireland, Scotland or Iceland? It's Scotland. Correct. Holly, which 1995 film starring Tom Hanks was promoted with the tagline, Houston, we have a problem? Apollo 11. Correct. John, the term yuppies was born in which decade? 1980s? Correct. Hayley, bank. Which of these female Shakespearean characters has the most lines? Is it Cleopatra, Juliet, Ophelia, or Portia? Portia? No, it's Cleopatra. Jeff, which of the following can elephants do? Jump, crawl, or swim? Swim. Correct. Jessica, bank. Since 1927, which hymn has been sung before kick-off at a FA Cup final? Abide with me. Correct. Alan, the first and only mayor of Sunol, California, was what type of animal? Dog? Correct. Holly, which 2 numbers follow Brooklyn and Hawaii to make the names of 2 US TV shows? 99 and 50. Correct. John, bank. The 19th century French-Italian Revolution philosopher Garibaldi had which type of food named after him? A cheese, a biscuit or a pizza? Biscuit. Correct. Hayley, bank. Which time is up? What a pathetic easy round, team. In that round you banked £500, getting 11 questions correct. Or 8 questions correct, I meant. You could have banked £1,500 in that round. What caused you not to bank? Who banked too early? Who thought it was a good idea to bank? And who thought the bank needed more money? Because it's time to bet off the weakest link. In this round, John is the strongest link, as he banked most of the money for the team. Hayley is the weakest link. But who will get that weakest link vote? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Alan. Hayley. 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 So, John, you're a dog warden or an animal control officer. What do you do as an animal control officer? I try and find animals that are being abused and also who are stray animals, stuck on the street, etc. Okay, so stray animals, where can you find them? All over. Okay, lovely. Also, if you hear banging, it's fireworks. Nothing to celebrate anything. Maybe Halloween, maybe. So, as a dog warden, how many hours do you work a week? I don't know. Depends. Alrighty. So why Hayley? Because you got that question wrong. Alrighty. Holly, you're a student. London University, I've never heard of that. Cambridge. Alrighty, Cambridge. Are you sure? I think. You think you're sure? Sorry for the pushback of the sound. Cambridge, what do you do there? Law. Law, I didn't think you did physics. Alrighty, well, why Hayley? Why not? Why not? It is. Hayley, with 5 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I do agree with John that I was the weakest link. I voted for Alan, mainly because I didn't have anyone to vote for, and that's basically all. I do hope for John to win, as he does do a good job, and yeah. Round 2 team, in the bank £500. We're taking 10 seconds off the clock, as Hayley has gone. And we'll start with the strongest link. It was John. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. John, which Victorian author has appeared on the £10 note and had a pet raven called Grip? Charles Dickens. Correct. Jeff, what breed were Judy, Flash, Meta and Folly, the first 4 official guide dogs to enter service in the United Kingdom? German Shepherd. Correct. Jessica, bang. In the 2014 FIFA World Cup semi-finals, which South American team conceded 4 goals to Germany in just 6 minutes? Brazil. Correct. Alan, bang. According to Roman mythology, who were the twin brothers who founded Rome? Hippocrates and Galen? No, the correct answer is Romulus and Remus. Holly, bang. Which animated little characters are just 3 apples high according to their creator, Belgian cartoonist Peyo? Smurfs. Correct. John, what was unique about the burger that Professor Mark Post cooked and ate live on the internet in 2013, apart from its 20,000 price tag. It was grown in a laboratory. Laboratory? Correct. Jeff Bank. Frank Lloyd Wright designed which curveless Manhattan museum that opened 6 months after his death? Time's up. The correct answer was Guggenheim. In that round, you banked £250. What happened to you all from the previous rounds? Who's in need of a mental floss? Whose brain in the last round sadly expired, because it is time to vote off the weakest link. In that round, Holly was the strongest link. Alan is statistically the weakest link. But which one will go? It's now time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Alan, John, Alan, Holly. So, who are we off to first? Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Hello. So, Jeff, you are a bar person, as you say. So, exactly, what are you a bar person? What is a bar person? Person who works in a pub. Someone who works in a pub. Yes, well done, you finally got it. So, let me move forward. Why Alan? Just because he got one of those questions wrong. And, yeah. Alright. Do you serve drunk people? Of course I do. Now, we've gone into our Tier 3 lockdown in Manchester. And it's January for you right now, watching this show. So, hopefully it's out of Tier 3. Yeah. Hopefully out of Tier 3. So, is your pub open? Yes, 7 meals. Yes. Alright, good. Alan, the politician. You are the weakest link. Go back to politics. Goodbye. I think I was unfairly voted off because a few of the teammates got some answers wrong and I think they should have gone. But, yeah, I didn't expect to go. In the bank, we have £750. As Alan has gone, we're taking another 10 seconds off the clock, leaving you with 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock. We'll start with our strongest link, and that's Holly. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Holly. Saluki, Brosi, and Commodore are all breeds of what type of animal? Dog. Correct. John. In India Premier League cricket, what is the colour of the cap awarded to the player who scores the most runs in a season? Is it orange, purple or green? Green? No, orange. Jeff Bank. Which is the busiest stop on the London Underground? Waterloo. Correct. Jessica. Which camera-shy Australian singer scored her first Billboard Top 10 hit as a solo artist with her song Chandelier? Sia. Correct. Holly Bank. What does the A stand for in the name of the government department DEFRA? Is it Agriculture, Administrations or Affairs? Affairs? Correct. John, Bank. Which series of books is set on the island of Sodor? Is it The Hunger Games, Pippi, Longstocking or Thomas the Tank Engine? Thomas the Tank Engine? Correct. Jeff, Bank. What was the cost of the first Ford Model A ordered by a dentist in Chicago in 1903? Is it $550, $850 or $1,250? 1,250? No, 850. Jessica, which Japanese video game company started out as... Time is up. Only £200 banked in that round, team. Anyhow, where does knowledge go to die? Who is as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike? Because you must have the courage to bite off the weakest link. Once again, Holly is the strongest link. John is the weakest link, as he got most of his questions wrong. But who will go? It's now time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. John. Holly. John. Holly. So team, it's a two-way tie, meaning that there's 2 votes for John and 2 votes for Holly. Yes. Now before we decide who will go, we'll speak. So Jessica, why Holly? I don't know actually. I should have changed my vote. Why didn't you think of that when you were voting? I didn't. So what do you do, Jessica? I live in Surrey. What do you do, not where do you live? I'm a housewife. A housewife, so you don't do anything. Just cater for your husband. Yes. Lovely. And for children, of course. Jeff, why John? Why not? Why not? Why not? Jeff, where do you live? London. London it is. Okay. So, the deciding vote of who will leave today will be decided with the strongest link. And I'm sorry about cutting the music back very quick. And that's Holly. Holly, you are the strongest link in this round. Who would you like to go? John. Why John? I don't know. Just because he got his question wrong. Alright, John, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I do agree that I was the weakest link, but I thought I would survive in this round. I feel okay for going, but I wish Holly would go. I don't know why, because she's a student, I guess. Yeah. Round 3 team, in the bank, £950. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock, leaving you with 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock. We'll start with our strongest link, and that's Holly. Once again, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Holly, the recipe for which of these place names inspired recipes does not traditionally contain almonds? Is it Bakewell tart, Dundee cake or Welsh cakes? Welsh cakes. Correct. Jeff. Curtis Jackson is the real name of which rapper turned actor? So-Sent? Correct. Jessica. The ancient Greek city of Halicarnassus. It was the birthplace of which historian commonly referred to the father of history? I forgot. Correct answers. Herodotus. Holly. The name for which popular fruit comes from the Arabic word for finger? Apple? No, banana. Jeff. On which continent do most ospreys spend the winter? Africa? Correct. Jessica. Which boxer, known as the Pac-Man, is also a politician in his home country of the Philippines? Pass. Correct answer is Manny Pacquiao. Holly. Which food sensitivity plague Otzi the Iceman, a Bronze Age mummy found in the... Time is up. Really pathetic team, you banked £0. In the next round you have the chance to treble your money, but before that we must get rid of the player. None of that money will go through to the next round because you didn't even bank anything, but one of you will not as well. It's time to vote off the weakest link. Statistically in that round, Jessica was the strongest link. Holly is the weakest link. But who will go? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is your final weakest link. Jessica. Holly. Jess. So, we have our final weakest link. But before that, Jeff. Why Jessica? Just because she didn't do well. She didn't do well, eh? I'm surprised. Holly, why Jessica? Same reason. Same reason. Even though you didn't do well as well. None of you did well, but Jessica, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I'm surprised. I thought I did the best in that round. And I've been told that I was the strongest link for that round. I can't believe it. I'm really mad at the team now. And yeah, I can't believe it at all. In the bank, £950 in this round, 90 seconds on the clock. But whatever you win in this round will be trebled. We'll start with the second strongest link, as you sadly got rid of Jessica, who was the strongest link. But the second strongest link is Jeff. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Jeff. Bob Geldof, known for his humanitarian work with the charity Band-Aid, first became famous as the lead singer of which band? Boomtown Rats. Correct. Holly. Bank. What was the first name of the Zulu king who ruled most of southern Africa in the early 1800s? Smaliwawa. You are? Pass. Correct answer is Shaka. Jeff. In Dr. Seuss ABC, A is the Annie's what? Alligator. Correct. Holly. Bank. With 67 known moons as at 2016, 53 confirmed and 14 unconfirmed, which planet is in our solar system has the most moons? Saturn? No, Jupiter. Jeff Bank. Which British cycling star and Tour de France winner was born in Belgium? Bradley Wiggins? Correct. Holly Bank. Which two commercial airlines operated Concorde? Air France. Correct. Apologies. I said correct for the last question, but it wasn't correct. It was Air France and British Airways, and also another airline, Singapore Airlines. But they only laced it. Anyhow, in that round you banked 150. What will treble to give you prize money today of £1,400. There can only be one winner. In the next round I will ask you both 5 questions. Best of 5 wins. If there's a tie, we'll go for sudden death. So, Holly and Jeff, let's play the weakest link. Jeff has the strongest link in the last round. Would you like to go first or last? First, please. Jeff, which Canadian-born singer was Oprah's most frequent guest, appearing 27 times in the 25 years Miss Winfrey was on TV? Celine Dion. That is the correct answer. Holly, which NASA probe entered the orbit of Jupiter on 4th of July after a 5-year trek? Juno. Correct. Jeff, which breakfast item did British artist Andy Brown string together to create a portrait of the Queen? 2 bags. Correct. Holly, which of these foods is not allowed on the paleo diet, which tries to mimic the fare of strong-aged humans? Is it nuts, legumes, or meat? Legumes? That's the correct answer. Jeff, in Belgium, which crispy snack, a national favourite, is sold at the Fricot stall? Belgium chips. I'll accept Belgium chips or frites. Holly, which Californian city was the destination of the first commercial flight carrying a passenger which left Chicago on 2nd of July 1927? San Francisco. Correct. Jeff, whose favourite pickup line, "How you doing?" made this lovable Friends character irresistible? Joey. Correct. How you doing? Holly, which furniture company has a name that is an acronym of the initials of its founder, the farm on which he was born, and his home village? IKEA. Correct. Jeff, which Vanity Fair photographer, known for her famous celebrity portraits, was designated a living legend by the Library of Congress in 2000? Pass. Correct answer is Annie Leibovitz. Holly, which scientist wore her blue lab dress instead of a wedding gown when she married her husband Perry in 1895? John Gutter? No, Marie Curie. I have to accept your first answer. The correct answer is, of course, Marie Curie. That means after 5 questions, it's tied. That means we'll go to a sudden death situation. Jeff, in cookery, what is a squab? Is it a young pigeon, a variety of pumpkin, or a type of cooking pot? A young pigeon. That is the correct answer. Holly, on which national holiday do Australians take to the streets to bet on the outcome of a coin toss? Anzac Day. Correct. Jeff, which electronic dance music duo wear helmets inspired by the film The Day of the Earth stood still to keep their identities secret? Daft Punk. That is the correct answer. Holly, which of the 12 apostles is considered to be the first pope? Pass. Correct answer is St. Peter. Well, that means, Jeff, you are today's strongest link, and you leave with £1,400. Holly, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.